everyone, it's Marie and welcome to another video. If you didn't know, I just travelled India for 8 weeks and I had the most incredible time. If you haven't seen part 1 of my Indian vlogs, I'll link it up here. But for now, here is part 2. And this video is much more thorough, much more vloggy, and I hope that you enjoy it. So let's just get into this incredible journey across this amazing country. Unfortunately, when I was in India, I just didn't get the chance to properly film and vlog the way I'd like to. First of all, my camera was really big and bulky and my DSLR was broken and I just didn't want to keep filming with it because it just wasn't worth it. I didn't have this GoPro at that point, and yeah, I was just kind of relying on my broken phone and a lot of my friends' footage too that they sent me. So this video is just a mix of everything I managed to snap while I was in India, but I didn't really get to properly sit down and vlog and talk about it as it went, and that is my biggest regret, but I still have a whole ton of footage to show you. So here we start off in the Agenta and Ellora Caves. There's sand everywhere. Okay, so we're in the desert right now, just outside of Jaisalmer, if that's how you say it. Ignore my terrible hair, I'm covered in sand. So the next spot was Jaisalmer. We took a camel safari into the desert. It was awesome. Slept the night there under the stars. It included breakfast and dinner. It was such an amazing experience. I had so much fun. I got to do it with some amazing friends that we made while we were in India. We also got to explore Jaisalmer. There was loads of shopping there, a lovely fort. It was a lot of fun.
this picture. And Glenn is petting the... Who's my friend? Two babies over there. Let's go.
Pushkar was pretty cool. I didn't get to really talk about Pushkar or film much of Pushkar while I was there. Basically, Pushkar is just the place you go to get really good shopping. It's where a lot of the suppliers that supply shopping to all the markets and shops within India actually kind of stay, and I think a lot of people from all around the world actually buy clothes from the suppliers in Pushkar. We actually saw the workshops where they all make them outside their shops. It's really cool. Although I didn't really get a chance to film much of my time there. Pushkar was a bit of a chill time for us. We just chilled out, spent like 4 days there doing nothing. Wandering around, we did go up to the monkey temple on top of the hill, and I almost got attacked by a monkey. It was not fun. We also did a village tour. That was awesome. We went out with our hostel friends to a village, and we got to really experience that, and we got to have some dinner with the village guys, and it was so much fun. And yeah, that was awesome. Pushkar was really fun. Okay, so it's the 14th of March. Yeah, 14th of March, and we're in Jaipur today. So we just went to the Amber Fort to view that this morning, and now we're heading to the stepwell. Jaipur was pretty interesting. I thought it was a really busy place, and it wasn't quite what I had in mind. Jaipur was beautiful. I loved going around the palace and the fort and seeing all the beautiful architecture in this amazing city, but it was also really crowded and really busy and really stressful at times. And honestly, a few days there was more than enough. I couldn't wait to kind of get away from the big city and get into the smaller cities again.
That is the village which is in India.
So next up, we actually went to the lowering of the flag ceremony at the Wagah border. It's basically a daily military practice that the security forces of India and Pakistan have jointly followed since 1959. So this was really cool to see. These guys are pretty athletic. They kicked their legs up in the air. There was cute dogs. There was an amazing crowd. One thing I did notice was that in India the crowd was really fun. We had lots of parties. There was lots of cheering and laughing. And on the Pakistan side it seemed a little bit less active and less kind of exciting. So I'm really glad that I was on the India side to see this. It was so much fun. I really loved the atmosphere, being in the crowd, dancing, and yeah, these guys were hilarious as well. Like this guy here, the security guard, he was so funny. He'd get the audience just really riled up, which was great. Yeah, it was just so much fun, and I honestly didn't even expect to see this when I went to India. It was just something that one of my friends wanted to see, and I'm so glad that we saw it because it was such a cool experience. off at the Golden Temple, so that was really cool to see in person. And then it was time for Holi Festival in Rishikesh. Now, Rishikesh is an awesome town in itself where you can do lots of yoga and meditation, and that's what it's basically famous for. And we were just kind of by chance there for Holi Festival, and the reason we kind of chose Rishikesh is because actually it's quite a safe place for girls to go during Holi. Sometimes the crowds can be a bit rowdy and crazy, so it is nice just to have a bit of a quieter spot during Holi Festival to go to. And we also ended up having tons of friends in Rishikesh at the time who we could meet up with, who we kind of met throughout India, and we all kind of grouped together again in Rishikesh, so that made it a really fun experience too. Downloading Netflix shows. So now it was time to go to Varanasi, and this was pretty much our last stop in India. And for many reasons I hated Varanasi. It was quite dirty and smelly, and it always felt very dull. And I think honestly the energy of Varanasi is very intense and very strong, which is another reason why I just felt a bit not easy when I was there. I was also right at the end of our India trip, so I was pretty exhausted by the end, which is another reason why I probably didn't enjoy Varanasi too much. I don't know if I'll ever go back there, just because honestly the energy there is really intense. It's a place where a lot of people obviously go after they've died, they get burnt, thrown in the river. It's a very kind of important place. But for me, it just felt a bit too much to be there. And there was a lot of crowds, and it was awesome seeing all these awesome ceremonies, and it was a really amazing experience to be there, but I don't know if I would choose to go back again. So our trip finally ended in Agra at the Taj Mahal. We are at the Taj Mahal, and yeah, we are finally leaving each other after 6 weeks of traveling together. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video of us traveling India together. To be continued. I'm just walking away from the Taj Mahal, and there are monkeys everywhere. I hate monkeys. They always attack me so bad. I don't know if you can see it, but the Taj Mahal's in the background. Yeah. Oh, it's okay. I'm just talking. Thanks. I was in Pushkar a few weeks ago, and a monkey attacked me. I didn't even have food on me. I was just walking up to the monkey temple, and it just attacked me out of nowhere. I hate them so much. Just to the Taj Mahal. It's behind me, and this is 6 weeks of India come to an end. It's been an incredible 6 weeks. I've met so many amazing people that have literally become amazing friends to me. The two girls I travelled with, Helena from Norway and Sabrina from Canada, it was incredible travelling with them too so much. I was with them for the majority of my time here in India. Met them online. We've met so many other friends along the way that we've travelled with here and there. Met a guy called Anas, who I'm now travelling with throughout Malaysia and Southeast Asia before I go to Australia. Life is full of adventures. Just go on a trip and be open to meeting people, and don't say no to opportunities, because you never know who you'll meet or what experiences you'll have. It's incredible. This is 6 weeks in India at an end. I'm sad. It's over. 6 weeks in India gone, and it's been the most incredible 6 weeks of my life. I've experienced so much. I can't even explain what has happened in these 6 weeks. It's like I've grown so much as a person. I've changed so much as a person. I'm so confident now, and I'm so excited for life. So thank you for watching my India vlog. Just a couple of things I'm just going to quickly say. So the two girls I travelled with, I actually met online. The Canadian Sabrina, I met her on a solo female travel group, and we planned to meet up in India for, you know, right from the beginning in Goa. Basically, we just happened to be going at the same time, and Sabrina had this great itinerary all kind of planned, so I kind of piggybacked onto her itinerary. Helena, the Norwegian girl, she found Sabrina online, and then we all kind of traveled together as a group, and it was so much fun. And along the way we made other friends who kind of met up with us in different places, then we'd separate for a while, then we'd all meet up again. In Rishikesh, actually, it was so much fun because we ended up having about 10 different friends from hostels from all over India meet up with us in Rishikesh for this final kind of like celebration of Holi. So that was really awesome experience. So in India, I was never fully solo. I was always with people, and I had the most sociable and amazing time, you know, from parties in Goa to, you know, relaxing sunrise boat rides in Varanasi to to Holi in Rishikesh and shopping in Pushkar. I had so many different varied experiences. Definitely watch part 1 of this kind of India series if you haven't seen it already. I'll link it in the description. But yeah, India was just probably one of the best places I've ever been in my life, just in terms of culture and experience and just culture shocks, and I just loved it so much, and I can't wait to go back. So I hope that you enjoyed seeing this video of my time in India, and yeah, leave a comment below, have you ever been to India? And if you have been, where would you recommend I go next time? Because I've already seen a lot of the north, but I'd love to go back and see more of the south, so that's kind of next on my list. And I'd also really like to go to Auroville. If any of you have been there, definitely leave some suggestions and stuff. So yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna end this video here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
You suck.
I just took it out of the water.